I watched the love of my life, the man that God had for me, be devoured by drugs right before my very eyes. I watched his character change in such traumatic ways that this different version of him arose that was manipulative, lying, deceitful, cheating. This different version of him arise that revealed the devil alive inside of him. This past weekend, I found out that my ex-husband had been stealing money out of my accounts for nearly 6 months. I found out that he had been lying and sneaking into my room at night, taking my debit card, going to the gas station, using it to buy stuff and pull out money, small amounts so I wouldn't notice, and putting it back before I woke up. My ex-husband is now back on the streets, homeless and addicted. You would think that I would be so angry, and there is a part of me that was very angry when I found out what he was doing, stealing from me. But more than the anger, I have a deep grief that I am experiencing because this is someone that I love, I still love, that I saw come alive in the Lord, pursuing the things of God with me, pursuing our God-given dreams together. I saw him literally be devoured and taken captive by the devil. And it was his actions and his decisions and his lack of fight and running to God that caused me to have to choose to walk away. This has been incredibly painful, so deeply sad to grieve the loss of not just my marriage, but the condition, the state of my ex-husband and where he's at now. So sad. And yet, on the flip side, the Lord has been moving in my life in such miraculous ways, restoring all that the enemy came to steal, kill, and destroy in my life, replenishing my finances, replenishing everything that the enemy took from me, doing miracles left and right, and a window from heaven literally open above me, pouring out the joy of the Lord, bubbling up in the wellspring of my heart because I'm in awe and wonder of what God is doing. And yet I'm in this interesting dance of this tension between joy and grief. And it's not easy. And sometimes I ask God, why? Why must my life be filled with such intense, crazy, traumatic experiences? And yet, it is my divine calling as a Christian life coach. Next year marks 10 years. To help people walk through unimaginable traumas, the hardest pain, to know that you can connect to the heart of Christ in the deepest places and find hidden treasures in darkness through the Lord's eyes, and that He will heal you as you pour out that pain, that grief, pour out the questions, become broken and undone before Him. The Lord will restore you and redeem you. The greatest revelation of God Almighty that I've ever received is the fact that He is our healer. He is our healer. And there is no wound that God's love cannot heal. There's no grief that love cannot carry and elevate. There's no brokenness inside of us that God's love cannot penetrate and restore. God's love is that powerful. And it is His love that heals us. His love has been helping me move through the process of grief when the waves and the triggers and the flashbacks and the memories of the man that I love surface, and I have to pour out my pain as they arise so I don't hold in the trauma in myself, because trauma can get held in the body if you don't allow yourself to process as the natural flow. And as I pour out my pain, weeping may come in the night, but joy comes in the morning. I awaken with this fresh covering of the Spirit, this bubbling wellspring of joy, unspeakable joy, these miraculous moves of God left and right, and Him being so, so, so present with me. So present. Joy and grief can coexist. I don't know where you find yourself today, but wherever you are, know that Jesus can heal your pain. He can turn your sorrow into joy. He can do it, my friends. And if you need help walking through the most unimaginable painful experiences, reach out to me and I will show you how to walk with the Lord to healing. It's possible. If I can do it, you can do it. Love you guys.